Hi David. Hello Didi.
Hello, Conan.
How are you?
I'm good. I
Good,
try
good.
to use, sorry that I try to use this one.
Oh, okay. I know. It's okay.
How's the weather there?
The weather?
Yeah, in the US.
Uh, yeah, in Houston, it's okay. I know Florida has a hurricane, but
Yeah.
here he is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just really busy with school. Yeah,
Do you need to plan to join the conference next year in
conference.
Vietnam?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see that floating around a lot. Yeah, the link
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
yeah, but I don't plan to attend, so I didn't figure it out. I was in the middle of
Mm-hmm.
filling it out. I said, "Oh, but I'm not gonna attend, so I don't want to give false input."
Yeah.
Hello, President.
Okay, hello everyone. Uh, oh, recording is already in progress. Okay.
I was really busy with school, so I skipped a few meetings in the past. See which level.
Okay. And when the semester end?
Anh An chưa?
No, it's halfway.
Anh Daniel asked about the agenda for today. Can you share it with him, the GE? All right. Hello everyone. Hello Toastmaster Episara. Hello anh Fususu. Hello David. Hello VOT who I don't know who. If you are ready, please open your camera so that we can all see you. Hi. Hi. Hello. Okay, let me put in the chat box our club's avatar so we can all change it for Hey. Hi Toastmaster Somernak.
Hello,
Hello,
President.
President. Yes. How's the weather by your place?
If the raining it just stopped.
It's raining?
Yes,
Wow.
it's raining.
Yeah. We have a big rain just at 5 p.m. and it's just like it's on and off and on and off. It has been like that for around a week now.
Yeah, it's same.
Really? So maybe it's now with like rainy season still for all of us. Toastmaster Apiasara, is it also raining by your place?
No.
Oh, no?
No.
Wow, you're lucky. So what did you do today? Anything special?
Anything special? I grading my student.
Oh,
Very special.
oh, you grading them? Like give
Yes,
marks to them?
yes, because it's a final, no, midterm exam.
Ah,
And also we also have like a video presentation, something like that.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh, so you spend day reading. Ah,
I love this one because
you don't have to show your face, right? I think that
and because you see that I moved.
But I miss seeing you. It's been a long time. So
Yeah.
when you are ready, the avatar is good, but you look even better.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming early for our workshop today. Please be seated, open your camera, and we will start shortly.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me?
A bit echoing, but still hearing you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay. Right now, when you have come, please open your camera and be ready for our workshop today. I think we have a number of people joining today, but maybe they will join exactly at 7:30 p.m. by Vietnam time. So we have a bit of time to catch up. Can you
Okay,
share?
I have some,
Hi.
I have some problem with my internet. So let me try to.
Oh, it's okay. So you have 2 more minutes to solve your internet problem. Oh, we see you, Toastmaster Pisara. Yeah, there you are. More beautiful, right? And I would like to see the face of Toastmaster Hưng Lý, Toastmaster Giang Rita, Toastmaster Soli Real Estate, Toastmaster Minh Nguyễn, Toastmaster Daniel, Toastmaster Kim, our guest Daisy, and Toastmaster Chloe, and everyone, please open your camera. Today we will have a very nice sharing workshop. And can you change your name to your real name so that we can address you better? Ooh, right. Well, let's warm up a bit. Can you share with us like one highlight, one good thing that happens to you during the week and one not so good thing? Let's start with Toastmaster David. One good thing that happened for you during the last week and one not so good thing.
Hello everyone, my name is David.
Yes.
Yeah.
And?
What did I do last week? The good thing. There are too many good things.
Oh.
The one good thing is, wow, not easy to.
Too many, so you cannot choose.
Yeah, there are too many. Yeah, I shouldn't choose. Okay, the one thing is it's last week. So the one good thing that I experienced last week was, that I remember last week was, I met with my long lost friend for many years. Then
Oh.
a bad thing that happened. A bad thing that happened last week was I forgotten my wallet at my workplace.
Oh, so did you
Yeah.
lose any money?
Yeah, it's found. I realized it when I was home, and thankfully it was still in my own table.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So it was like a good thing that happens after bad things. So all good things happen. All right. Toastmaster Antonio, would you like to continue now, or we can continue with our warm-up bit?
I think, well, I have to use my phone right now. I hope my voice not too bad.
No, it's not still bad as usual. So it's not
Okay. Well, could be worse, you know. Could be
Yeah.
worse. So right now I'm in Hanoi. I'm not in Da Nang anymore. I'm traveling to Hanoi to visit my family. That's why I do have a little bit of internet problems right now at my parents' home. But it's We'll try to make it through. So right now, as I can see, we are having 19 participants at the moment, right? A lot of old faces as well as the new. Okay. Today we also have the visit from DTM Apisara, right? Very nice to have you here all the way from Thailand. There you go. Okay, so should we start now? Or would you like us to wait a little bit more for some guesses, our president?
I think that we can have 5-minute warm-up more, that there's many familiar faces, and maybe we can catch up and get to know people before we go in the workshop.
Definitely. Okay. All right. So hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. If you haven't been to Sea Level before, then this is the very first time that you are here. Then I just want to send a very big welcome to all of you. Okay. So I would like to invite a couple of people just sharing some words with all of us about what are you expecting to learn from today's training. Okay. Many of you receive a private invitations. Many of you coming back to Sea Level with an empty mind. So I just want to us to form the very first questions before the meeting started. Okay, I can see. I will invite some random people. The first one would be Toastmaster Thanh Duyên. So Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, yes, a very famous Toastmaster in the Southern community. Would you share with all of us what is the one expectation that you have for the training today? Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, are you there?
Maybe she's taking time doing makeup and then log into Zoom. She sent a text message.
Okay. Can you please read? Okay, I have to do everything on my phone.
Oh,
I want to be humorous, like Fususu. Well, okay. Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, even though that we haven't talked much, but I've known that you are very famous with your energy. Every time you're coming on stage, it's like a boom. So today maybe you can learn a few tricks from Toastmaster Fususu to become even more humorous and to bring even more positive energy onto the stage. Okay. So we would love to hear more of your sharing a little bit later. We do have a few guesses. So Daisy, Daisy, are you there? I would just call name. Okay, I would just call name to people.
Hello?
Daisy, are you there?
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Okay, would you share with all of us what is the one expectations or the one thing that you are looking forward into the training from Toastmaster Fususu?
Yeah. Beside of the humorous, just like Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, I also want to like learn the tip about public speaking. Yeah. Because that you know that anh Fususu is a very famous in public speaking community. So that's why I came here, and hopefully I can learn a lot of tips and take away for myself.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I think today we are going to receive a lot of valuable lessons in a form that of a very close and intimate sharing from Toastmaster Fususu. Okay, so I hope that your expectation will be fulfilled, and I hope that Toastmaster Fususu have heard your request. That will be very nice. Thank you very much, Daisy. And one last person. Oh, we are 24 already, and more are coming, of course. The next one, of course, I would like to hear a voice from. Who should I choose? Oh, okay, one person. DTM Daniel. Okay, so the big guy today, he's going to hold a very important role. That is the reason why I want to ask you, what is your expectation for today?
I like to keep a clear mind, which is why I have no expectation. Because if I have some expectation, for sure it'll be unexpected. So I would like to keep my mind clear today.
Okay, well, you really need a clear mind for today because you are playing a very, very important role that I will introduce a little bit later. But anyway, thank you very much, DT and Daniel. Okay, so everyone, now I think it's time. We are marking a 25, and I think more are coming a little bit later. So I think we should get going with the introductions of today's meeting. So now everybody, please, let's join our hand and welcome onto the stage our beloved president of C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club. Everybody, please welcome Toastmaster Phương Anh. Quỳnh Anh.
Oh my gosh, who's Phương? Who take over my place?
That's my student. I'm sorry.
Very funny, very funny. Okay. Greetings, fellow Toastmaster from Vietnam and from all around the world. My greatest pleasure to see all of you here coming to learn the secrets of laughter. C-Level Toastmaster is the place that we aim to try many new things in the Toastmaster community, something that is out of the ordinary, out of our normal structure of Toastmaster. And during the first 3 months that we launch our club, we have many different activities with different structures and different challenges. But one of the most challenging thing about public speaking for me is seriously how to make people laugh. Please raise your hand or put a thumbs up if you also struggle the same problem. How to make people laugh with you, right? Well, that's just so hard because sometimes you try hard to make a joke and in the end, no one laughs and you feel awkward. But sometimes you don't aim to make something humorous and they laugh. And you also feel awkward. So, in order to become public speakers, it is better for us to understand the secret of laughter and how to control it naturally, but also intentionally. And that is why I am so honored because today, Toastmaster Phil Susu, also one of our members, will be the one to give the secrets of laughter and bring out your inner charmer. So everyone who is participating in the Zoom today, you are very lucky, and I wish that you have an open mindset to absorb everything that Toastmaster Phil Susu will bring to you today. And with that, I officially announce that our workshops Bring Out Your Personal Charmer and the Secrets of Laughs officially begins. Big clap of applause, everyone, for Toastmaster Phil Susu. And now I give back to Antonio first, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for me first. So everyone, today is the very first time, not the first time, it's the second time that we have the training at the C-Level. However, one of the key things that we learn at C-Level is for our member to learn about the art of training. That is the reason why from now on, every month, we will try to encourage a singular members in our club to perform training for other members. From there, you will learn the real case of public speaking. And today, we are honored to have our very first professional trainer, okay, which is Toastmaster Phương Susu, who will be sharing about his secret for humorous speaking. However, of course, today, I want to bring to you guys one more person, the person that I said will hold a very important role of this meeting. Okay, he will be the general evaluator, but not of the meeting. However, he will be the general evaluator of Toastmaster Phương Susu training. So everyone, let's please, one more time, welcome onto the stage, DTM Daniel, who will be listening very closely and giving feedback for the training part of Toastmaster Phương Susu.
Thank you. Am I
Toastmaster
supposed to say
DTM
something?
Daniel, yeah, you would like to share anything before we
Okay.
begin?
First of all, I would like to thank Fususu for sharing with us all the tips and ideas of how he can be so funny in his last few championship speeches. I'm really excited to join the trainings today. So today I will join the training both as a participant, but at the same time as an observer. Apart from doing Toastmasters, my main job is to train the trainers. So I've met thousands, maybe tens of thousands of trainers throughout Vietnam to show them how to do a proper training session. So that's why today I would like to share a little bit of my experience on how to improve the upcoming training session by Phu Su Su. So don't be so stressed and don't be so uptight about what I'm going to say. I just want to share my few tips to everybody if you want to be a trainer in the future. So hopefully I will have a lot of good tips for Phu Su and everybody at the end of the meeting today.
Thank you very much. It's so interesting because now I can see, you know, the real vibe of the high level Toastmaster Club, right? Because not only I know Toastmaster Phu Su Su have been a really good trainer throughout many different training that he have given. However, today he's still being like a student again, you know, receiving feedback so that he can perform even better in the next time. However, today, of course, our Toastmaster, our DTM, they will be setting not only the tone, but also the standards for future training at C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club. Okay, so making sure that everybody have your pen and your paper ready, because we are going to welcome the valuable training. You know, I really hope for a lot of things that are going to happen. But everybody, let's join our hand and welcome the famous trainer in the Toastmaster community of Vietnam. He have just recently won not one but twice the champions positions for the humorous and also the prepared international speech of 2023. Okay, my dear brother, he also have published so many books that I lost count of him. Everyone, let's welcome Toastmaster Phu Su Su onto the stage.
Please clap your hand again if you can hear this. Yeah, thank you. Perfect. So I have a question for you. How humor benefits you? Imagine 1 year after today, or maybe 6 years, you apply all the secret I share with you today, and you become a very humorous speech. You made people laugh a lot. So what does it mean to you? What benefits you? I want to hear some opinions. You can comment, or you can just turn on your mic and share your opinion. I really want to hear this. So let me invite Toastmaster Giang Rita. How humor benefits you?
I think I will be a more interesting speaker because I think I'm quite a serious person. So every time I give a speech, I quite so hard to put the sense of humor in my speech. So it's I think it will be more interesting if I have the more humorous in my speech in the future. Thank you.
Wow, great.
Question.
So I see Toastmaster Davis, he want to have a girlfriend. Yeah, how humor can bring you a girlfriend?
Humor. Yeah, sometimes where little bit joke can we let the ball rolling. So to begin a conversation by making them laugh. It's what
Ah.
what I would like to learn from.
Wow. The fastest way to open the girl heart is to open her mouth, right? Thank you. Great idea. And there's another person I want to ask. Mrs. Apisara, as a leader, how humor benefits you? As
Actually,
our
as a leader, like sometimes I think that I feel more relaxed because if we have a speech, right? Or maybe we in the meeting, sometimes we quite serious, the meeting quite serious. So I try to add some like humorous something to in essay like in the speak in the meeting, something like that. So it's more relaxed. Yeah.
So the meeting you hold will be more smoother and more energy and more idea, right? Yeah. As I know, when we laugh a lot, we'll have great idea. Thank you. Then, so come back to the question, how to be humorous. I have good news and bad news for you. Which one do you want to hear first? The bad news? The bad news is humor is a gift. You must have talent. You cannot practice this. That's the sad news. Oh, everyone looks so sad. Here's the good news. The good news is that is not my opinion. It's what my boss. It came from my boss over 10 years ago after he saw me telling a joke and nobody laughed. Actually, I told a joke and make everybody silent. And later, you know that I become a official trainer in that company, and later I winning many prizes, such as the humor speech contest in 2022, and then again the district contest in 2024, and making to the quarter final of the world speaking competition using the same techniques that you will be said today. And that I call it the laugh secret, LAUGH, and it's also the framework. And we will look into each letter. Each letter represents for a secret that you will get to make people laugh. So before that, do you remember any joke you ever read somewhere? Just remember the best joke that you ever read somewhere. And now I want you to, if you think it's a good joke, it make you laugh. So it might make other people laugh. So I just want you to just unmute yourself and yeah, you can share it to people here. Yeah, to see. Just remember one laugh, one joke that you remember most. And now I want to hear some from anybody. Yeah, if you have one, just tell it.
Can I try?
Yeah, of course.
It's not from where I read, but from where I listened to. The most famous comedian that I loved is called Fluffy or Gabriel Iglesias, and there's one joke that no matter how many times I listen to it, it's hysterical, like completely. Here it goes. I don't know. I'll be telling the same story as he did, but here it goes. Do you know there are 5 types of fatness? Right? Well, we have husky, something else I forgot. Like I said, I don't know much about that, but yeah, there's husky, the big, and then they're fluffy, right? Like myself now is fluffy, and damn. And people may ask, what's the difference between damn? What's damn, right? So imagine yourself on the evaluator that if a people said, no, you cannot come in, that's a damn. Or something similar to that. Yeah. That's it.
Wow, give him a big hand. Thank you. You are very courage to tell a joke. And I thank you for that. Now come to the moment of truth. People, just be truthful. Please comment number 1 if you feel that joke make you laugh. Number 0 if it not. Yeah, just comment and let's see. Wow, we have 0.25, 0.35. Oh, you guys so funny. Yeah, you see the result. But please give Toastmaster not on a big hand. Yeah, because he made some people laugh. You're better than me 10 years ago. I made everybody silent when the first time I tell my first joke. So if you have a joke and you try to tell it to somebody, okay, remember, how did they respond? Normally, if you tell some joke that you read somewhere or you heard from someone, there will be 3 situations can happen to you. The first one, very wonderful. Everyone laugh. The second one, half of the audience laugh and the half don't. And the third one, the worse than that. Only one person laugh. One laugh from the most miserable person in the room. And you know who? Who?
Yourself.
Yes.
That's sad.
Have you been there?
So many times.
Yeah. So, I know most people want to make people laugh by trying to tell a joke. But it's also the most common mistake that many people make. When you try to make people laugh by a joke, it's very risky. Why? Because if you look at our brain, why do people laugh or not laugh at something? Most of the time, when they feel surprised and they laugh. So, if you had a really good joke and it's newly fresh to them, it means they never read it somewhere. They might laugh. But what happened if they read it somewhere or they knew it? What happened? Of course, they might not laugh as you wanted. It's the first disadvantage of joke. And the second, sometimes to laugh, you must get the joke. You must understand it. Maybe the difference of culture. Maybe you spoke too fast, and they didn't get it, and they just turn around and say, "Hey, why you laugh? Why you laugh? Please explain to me." And you lost them. It's the second risk. And the third one, if you tell a joke, there's many people. They can guess. They know. They maybe never heard that joke before, but they can guess the outcome. And when you tell the outcome, there's no surprise anymore. That's why they don't laugh. And the most important is, if you try to make people laugh by telling a joke, okay, 50%, what if they don't laugh? You will feel embarrassed and you lose your motivation to keep going, right? Yeah, if they laugh, it's okay. But if not, we'll feel demotivated. So that led me to a question. Is there any way to make people laugh without telling jokes? Please comment number 1 if you want to really find out that. Yeah, and now we dive into the laugh secret. To find out what the laugh, the L stand for, I invite you to listen to our champions, and today you will watch a lot of them. I have a chance. I was so lucky to have a series video of our champion from 1986. I have many that clip. So each one I will trim a little clip and to show them and to find out the first letter in our formula. Let's come back to 2005 and see how our champion make people laugh.
Chairman, fellow Toastmasters and friends, I was 26 years old. I was living in a small town in Indiana. I had a job I didn't like. I hadn't had a date in 3 years. And I had a couple of roommates named Mom and Dad. I felt like my life was going nowhere. So I took control. I left my home and my family, and I headed to Los Angeles to start over. 6 months later, I had a job I didn't like.
Yeah, can you feel it? You laughed, right? Did he tell a joke? Is that called a joke? No, he tell his real story in a funny way. Tell your real story in a funny way. And now let's move to another example. Let's come back to 2013.
Maybe you want a better voice. Reach out to a singer. Maybe you want better writing. Reach out to a writer. Maybe you want better tire changing skills. Reach out to me. I'll give you Jesse's number.
So I have a question for you. Can you find the common thing between our two champions? What did they do to make people laugh? Of course, they didn't tell a joke, but what the hidden formula they use? What did they do? Please comment or just unmute yourself and tell me. Can you find out what did they have the same in common? You can raise your hand or just comment. Toastmaster Sumanak, can you find out what did they do in common?
I think maybe they tell the story of themselves.
Of course, they tell a story. Every champion tell a story. But what exactly did they do to make people laugh? Why do you laugh?
Is it possible that they laugh because something is a surprise? For example, when they say like, there is three persons in the room, which is the roommate. It's supposed to be friends, but it will be dad or mom, which is a surprise.
Wow, great, Toastmaster Liu. You're right. Yeah. And I call that secret. It lead with surprise. Lead with surprise. That means most of the time we laugh because we feel surprised, something unexpected. And as you can see in the first clip and in the second clip, they give us some surprise, right? Yeah, some surprise. And the first one is my roommate, mom and dad. Nobody have think about that thought before, right? And the second one, Francian, right? Reach out to me, and then I give you Jesse number. He lead us to him, and then he gives the surprise answers. So that's the first one we can learn from our champion. And now let's look into another example. Today we'll see a lot of example because in English there's a term called sense of humor. Humor is the sense, so it needs to be developed. So I want you to watch the video and send and feel what they do, and then you can have that. Yeah, that's the secret. Okay, let's look into the third example. People say that behind every successful man there's a woman. So my plan is simple. Just follow my wife order. And her slide. Yeah, you see, that called lead with surprise. But how to do it exactly? How to do it exactly? Let's deep into a very classic joke. Yeah, we will see lead surprise happen in every joke. I don't suggest you to tell a joke to make people laugh, but we can learn the formula from joke and to use that formula in our real story so you can make it. You know that story about the duck that loved the grapes? It's very simple. A duck walked into a shop and asked, "Excuse me, do you have any grapes?" The shopkeeper said, "No, sorry, I don't have any grapes." The next day, the ducks come back and ask, "Excuse me, do you have any grapes?" "No," the shopkeeper said angrily. "And tomorrow, if you come back here and ask me about grape again, I will nail your beak into the floor. I will nail it, I swear." The next day, the duck comes back and asks, "Excuse me, do you have any nails?" The shopkeeper say, "No." The duck say, "Then do you have any grape?" So, yeah, I got a laugh. I got a laugh. Thank you. So, the second story, it is the same. I will tell you so you can see the formula. This story called 3 Wishes. 3 best friends were stranded on a desert island. After many days, they found a magic lamp. A genie appeared and said that he would grant them 3 wishes. The first guy said, "I wish I could go home right now." The genie snapped his fingers and poof, he disappeared. The second guy was so happy. He said, "I wish that too." The genie snapped his finger and poof, he disappeared. And the third guy looked really sad. He said, "It's so lonely here. I wish my friend would come back." I see many people laugh. So do you see the formula, the common formula of any joke? I call it set up punch. Set up punch. Yeah, it's a 3-step formula. Set, it means you give some information that lead people to the direction 1. Up, you lead them, you give the same or the similar information to lead them to direction 1 again. And of course, that will make our brain to assume that the third one will also lead to the direction 1, but then we punch, we lead them to direction 3. This formula also have another name, 1 plus 1 equal 3. And it's very easy to use. Easy how? Let me give you an example that you can make it yourself, right? What are you most proud of? Once I set a goal to become a speaker, and now I have over 2,000 hours of speaking, even got some prize. 2, I once set a goal to become an author, and now I published over 10 books. And you know that? I once set a goal to lose weight, and right now I'm still the same. Yeah, I see some laugh. Do you see the formula? Yeah, set. I give the information, right? I set my goal to become a speaker. I do that. And the second, I set my goal to be an author, and I can do that. And the later, I set a goal to lose weight. But yeah, now I'm the same. Yeah, the formula is very simple. Now let's just practice a little bit, right? Very simple. You can try that. You can do exactly like me, right? You set a goal, some goal, you do that. You set another goal, you do that. You set the third goal, but you couldn't do that, and you just share people to hear about it. Okay, now just think about it, and just comment or just unmute or raise your hand. First, you give us 2 information that lead to one direction, and then you lead us to another direction. Very simple, right? So anyone had another idea? Just do like me. Yeah, you say 3 sentences. 1, you did something and it's success. Second, you did something and it's success. And third one, you also did something and you hope for success, but it's not. Okay, Toastmaster David.
So, hello everyone. First of all, this is the first time I've heard to this formula, and I really love that. So I would like to try. So, I love to change my own habit and also my own life. I want that after 3 months, I would reduce the use of caffeine, and I did that. The amount of caffeine has reduced. On the next 3 months, I would like to reduce time of playing games and exercise too. From 3 hours a day now just 1. And also I want to practice something to gain weight, and that is my next 3 months project. And you know what? I have lose weight faster than I have expected. Within less than 3 months, I've lost a ton of weight.
Wow, wonderful. Yeah. You see, this formula is very easy to apply. Just do it regularly, and then you will develop your sense of humor, and you become more creative, more and more creative, and become your own. And you create your own way to lead with surprise. Okay, that's the first one. Lead with surprise. And how about the second one? And if you have any question, we can put it in the end, right? And now we look into the second one. And let's come to my teacher, my mentor, also my coach, Craig Valentine, the 1999 world champion. And let's see, what did he do to make the audience laugh a lot?
How do you breathe life into your speech? Somebody yell it out. What do you think?
Get your audience involved.
Say again?
Get your audience involved.
Get your audience involved. Very good. How else do you breathe life into your speech? Who said energy? You see how he said it? Energy. Oh, where was I? Good. Now, this is an English-speaking side too, right? Okay, any answers? Tell a story. Very good. What else? Humor. Good. What else? Personal stories. Good. And that's what I'm getting at. The key, the real essence of public speaking is what Bill Gove, the first.
You see that? He made people laugh without telling a joke again. But what did he do? Now let's look at another example.
Give me an idea of what you think is the most important thing that gets in between people and their dreams. What do you think is the thing that stands between most people and their dreams? Fear. Good. Fear, procrastination. Negativity. What else? Themselves. Good. These are all great answers, and they're wrong. But they're not wrong, but they're not the number one thing. The number one thing is something you wouldn't think of.
Okay, the second time, you notice that he also made people laugh. And not only he made people laugh, but he also made it curious, right? You feel curious, what will we say next? Yeah, that's the art of making people laugh without telling a joke. You not only make them laugh, but also make them curious. So what did he do? And I will share with you another video clip and for you to see if you can guess what they do, right? Yeah.
I can remember the first time I broke. I was 17 years old. I had already flunked high school and managed to get myself arrested. Now, I wasn't afraid of the cops, but there was one person I was very afraid of, and that was my mama. Raise your hand if you have an emotional mother. Let me see. Put them all together, you get my mom. I can hear her scream outside the police station. Even the cops were afraid.
Okay, can anybody tell me what the common thing between those two? What did they do? In the first session, 2-hour champion, they tell story, right? They make a twist, lead of surprise. And now other two champion, Toastmaster Huyền. Yeah.
I
What did they
guess
do?
that the two of the speaker accumulate, accumulate, like ask people, they give answer, ask people, they give answer, and he accumulate the answer. Like raise your hand if you have a emotional mom, and put
Yeah,
them
you're
all
right.
together, accumulate.
You're right. And I call that technique is audience teasing. It's very simple. You ask the audience some question or ask them to do something. And when they respond to you, you have already prepared a response that is funny, and then you respond to them. It's very simple, right? Let's look at an example of Craig Valentine, right? When he asked the question, how to breathe life into your speech, and people yell out the answer. And when you ask the audience some question, there might be three situations. The first is no one answer, right? And the second is people answer you with lots of answer. And the third is someone says something funny, right? And Craig Valentine prepared that at home. He prepared for each situation. When the audience are silent, what did he say? You remember in that clip, he said when he heard none answer, he said that, is this the English speaking area? He said something like that, so everyone laugh and give him more. And when somebody say energy, and then you say energy, it's just like that. And I believe that he prepared. And what if someone don't say energy? He can say that, oh, you are very smart. I remember in that last workshop, there's one guy say energy, and he say like this, energy. Then you got the laugh again. You see, you can prepare the laugh. Yeah. So the technique is very simple, right? Prepare your response. Yeah. You can ask them a question and think ahead. What audience can respond to you? Maybe they take silent, maybe they have some answer or something, and then you respond to their reaction. And this you can prepare at home. And the more you do it, the more you ask the question to the crowd, the more you get experience, and you can accumulate many laugh, and you can use the laugh from this audience to a new audience. Yeah, that's the secret of the champion. Okay, this one you guys just practice at home, right? So we lead with the surprise, and A is audience teasing, and the third one, U. I love this one most. Let's find out what is it. U stand for. Let's come into 2013. U.
The people at the bus stop across the street were looking at me. I was giving a demonstration how not to change a tire. Then that voice again. Reach out. Reach out? Should I involve them? Of course not. That's not my car.
And
a
another
splash
one.
was followed by her silent invitation to look in the water-filled sink. One wildly bright red apple had accidentally tumbled in and was now bobbing amongst a dozen green tomatoes. She said to me, "Mark, look in the sink. What do you want to be?" I looked at my choice. Do I want to be the one apple or one tomato of many? And I remembered thinking, who looks at fruit and vegetables and gets philosophical?
So this time, can you feel it? You see the common thing between those two? What did they do? Let's tell you, what did they do? Press the hand, tell story. This time they both tell story, but there is one unique way
in the way they tell them. Normally, when we tell some story, right, we will say like this: on that day, this happened, that happened. These people come to me, and he said this, I said that. But you see the difference in both our champion. What did they do differently? You see that? Vocal variety. What else? What did they do? Let me show you. I know that many of you know about the structure of a story, right? In a story, we have situation, we have character, and the most funny part often happens when two characters say something to each other. Yeah, just look around some jokes and anything that make you feel funny. Yeah, normally the most funny part come from when somebody says something. Yeah, when somebody says something, we call it the dialogue. And the difference between those two champions recently is that they also use dialogue, but it's called the inner dialogue. What is inner dialogue mean? It means the dialogue within someone's head. It's not real, but we point it out. For example, do you remember Presian, right? His car got trouble, and he described the way he fixed his car, but he couldn't fix it. And some voice inside him told him, reach out, need some help. And the other voice said, reach out, do they care? Right? And he also described the people on the bus station. He will look at him as if he want to say, that's not my car. You see, all those dialogues is imagination. I call it the uncovered thought. Or Mark Hunter, the guy on the chair, right? He told us a story. He looked at the sink full of tomato and apple, and then he come out with a question that make us laugh. Who look at the sink of bottom and come with a philosophy question like that? Yeah, that dialogue is imagination. That's why I love this technique very much, because you have no limit. You have no limit. You can turn a sad story into a funny story. You can turn any story into a funny story by uncover the thought that the character or something might have. I really love this one. And the formula is very simple. You project your thought to someone or something in your story. For example, someone looked at me as if he wanted to say, and then you insert something funny, right? So I love this one because there's no limitation. The only limitation is your imagination, right? Yeah, so imagination is the greatest nation in the world. Let's look at how I use this technique in my speech in the last contest.
So strange. The rock sound reached my ear, but I felt peaceful here. A tiny black dog, wagging his tail, ran up to me. His bright eyes seemed to say, my hero, a better way to overcome your fear is to have fun with me. That's how I found Reed, my best friend. Together we play in the sun. Together we run around the town. Together we had so much fun. Until one day we came across a big house. Oh, so familiar. That big black dog jumped out. Whoa! Why are you here? I was so afraid, but Green was so brave. Why not?
You see? Yeah. In real life, the story is very simple. Two dogs, they run each other and they whoop, 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 whoop. But in the way I tell the story, I project my thought to them. And I just ask myself, What if I were Rin, my little dog, what would I say to the other dog? And what if I were the other dog, what do I say to me or to the dog? And that, yeah, you can be creative, no limitation. That's why I love this one. And it's very easy to apply. And I hope to see you apply in your next speech. Very simple, right? Uncover thoughts, the hidden thought that is there. And now we come to the G letter. Let's come again to our champion, Mark Hunter. What? And this time I want you to notice, what did he do?
So I became short, seated, and recycled. But I soon faced discrimination. So I became the modern-day Don Quixote, fighting for the rights of those with a disability. Many, many times I would put on the armor of righteousness, mount my trusty grey horse, yeehaw! Lower my lance and charge into hell for my heavenly cause, daring to dream of a world where discrimination no longer existed.
Okay, yeehaw! I want you to notice that. And now come to another champion. Let you see. Can you see what did he do?
Can you remember a moment when a brilliant idea flashed into your head? It was perfect for you. And then all of a sudden, from the depths of your brain, another thought started forcing its way forward through the enthusiasm until finally it shouted, yeah, great idea, but what if you fall on your face? What do you do when you fall on your face? Do you try and jump right up and hope no one noticed?
So now, can you guess what did they do differently to other speakers? Now I will ask, yeah, gesture. What else? Gestures. Of course, they use gesture. So Mana, can you tell us your opinion? You said that gesture, right? Sorry, Hương Ly, you said dare to fail. Can you share your opinion?
I think a lot of people of speaker afraid that they be like ugly or do something strange in front of a lot of people, but this speaker like do differently, do opposite with other. Okay.
Yeah, correct. Iconic. They go beyond. They go beyond. Normally, John Lacroix can open his speak like this. Have you ever had a thought that's stopping you from doing something you want? And then he just stood there, right? But here, he showed us, he don't tell it. He showed the way our thought coming and daring us and ask the question, what if you fail? And when come to fail, most speakers will say, are you afraid of failing, right? But Delacour, he fell onto the ground. He was the first champion who lying on the ground, for a very long time, very long time. And our champion in 2009, Mark Hunter, yeah, yeehaw, right? Do you see the champion? Did you watch the champion 2024? She also on the chair, right? He also on the chair, but the champion in 2009, he also on the chair, but he used the chair like a horse, and they do something like amazing, something that I couldn't imagine how I can do it. So you see, every champion they have something that make their speak stand out, and every champion has his or her own way. So what makes your speech stand out? There is two ways you can do that. One, you deliver in a way that no one had done before, right? Yeah. like you demonstrate something amazingly, like Dan LaCroix, Phone or like Mark Hunter, Riha, and yeah, and many other champions. In that speak, that there always something different they deliver in a way that no one had done before. And the second way is you talk about something that no one had thought about before. Yeah, there are two ways to make your speaking stand out. One is about the content, and second is about the delivery. And if you can do both, it's great. It will make people amazed. And sometimes they laugh because not it's funny, because they were exciting. It was amazing. It was so interesting. It was so different. They never seen that before. That's how they laugh. Yeah. Let me give you another example. Right? Yeah, it's me. Let's see where it is. When you come to a Toastmaster meeting, you will see that evaluator everywhere, and they give you evaluation right after your speech. And you know that they even have someone called GE, General Evaluation. They will evaluate the evaluators. And I believe that there might be some hidden evaluator somewhere. Evaluate that GE. Yeah, I love Toastmaster because of that. Yeah, do you see that? I thought about something that I believe that not many people will think about it. GE for GE, right? So there are two ways to make people laugh and make your speech stand out. Say something that never appeared before, or deliver something old in a new way. Yeah, and that's our letter G. Go beyond. And come to the last letter. Yeah, the last one is very powerful. If you can do that, you will not only make people laugh, but you make people feel so connected to you. And let's see how our champion do this. The first one is in 2006.
And then one day it happened. I was set upon by my arch enemy in life, my younger brother Ricky. My spoiled younger brother Ricky. He was the kid who was born to my mother when she was 48 years of age, after she had had 10 other children, of which I was the youngest. Every argument that I had with my younger brother that involved a toy ended with my mother uttering the same words, GITTB, give it to the baby. Oh, that used to pierce my soul.
And now the second one.
At school, my body would be in the classroom, but my mind would be dreaming in a galaxy far, far away. While the teacher tried to curb my imagination and repeatedly told me to face facts, grow up, this is reality, I would be facing my nemesis, Darth Vader. When I left you, I was but the student. Now I am the master. Only a master of evil, Darth. Really? Tell me this then. What is the square root of 25?
Okay, yeah. Did you get them? What's the common thing between two of them? You can comment, or you can just raise your hand, unmute yourself, and say what's the common thing between these two champions. dream, then back to reality. Good idea. What else? What did they do? What did they talk about? What did they talk about? The first one, of course, when you tell a story, you play the character. You are the character in your own story. But yeah, Thanh Duyên, one clap for her. They share the problem, the pain that they face. Yeah. What is his pain? Younger brother, spoiled younger brother, very painful. And I believe that we live in a family, and sometimes at some point in our life we feel jealous about our brother, our sister. That's the common pain. Yeah. And the second one, we are all went to school and we have a pain of facing our teacher. That's another pain of everybody. So you got the secret, the letter H, hidden pain, or the common pain of people. So the formula is very simple. Old pain, new look. What is your pain or your audience pain? And here is the most important thing. How to express, how to say that pain in an interesting way that made it more painful. Yeah, that the champion do. They share they share the same pain with us. But the way they look at that pain is very interesting, right? Very interesting. Old pain, new look. So the next time when you prepare your speech, you if your speech has some new issue, you point to some problem or some issue, yeah, that identify the pain and then make it deeper by trying to find a way to describe it, make people feel it, feel your pain, right? Make people feel it, and when they feel connected, they will laugh. Yeah. So, and let's come to our last example. There's a very common pain, that I use in my speech. And when I dream of joining this contest, the fear said, "Well, remember how you felt at the club level?" I heard a voice, "Woof, woof, have fun with fear." Yeah, I have fun with hundreds of Toastmaster meetings. And also with a new kind of scary movie, my speech recording. And now I'm here. Yeah, can you feel that pain? Yeah, now you know the secret. You can just express the pain that you have and everyone have, yeah, in an intense way to make people feel it, right? Or sometimes you just calm down the hidden pain of everyone and everyone will laugh. Do you know that moment? Yeah, when someone point out something, the big elephant in the room, something that no one will want to mention, and then people laugh. Yeah, that's our secret. So now you'll be share the secret of laugh. Little bit surprise, audience teasing, play with them, uncover the thought, go beyond, do something different, and explore the hidden pains. Yeah, that's my secret for you today. And before we come to an end with a spring gift for you, do you have any question? Yeah, I'm happy to answer any question that you want to ask. Right, we have time for 1 or 2 or 3 questions. Fine. Yeah, you can just unmute yourself and
I have question. It's kind of maybe it's silly questions. Normally there are a lot of trick and tips, but many times like myself or someone feel that we are so serious to having fun. So if it's really difficult to find myself fun, even I have a lot of trick, but yeah, if I cannot fun with that, it's very difficult to make other people fun. Yes.
Yeah, of course. When you try to make people laugh, My answer is don't try it. Try to laugh at yourself first. Mostly when before you make people laugh, you have to make yourself laugh first, right? Because when you come on stage and you are so sometimes some master of stand-up comedy, they come on stage, their face is so serious, but they make people laugh a lot. But we are human, right? We are normal person, and yeah, of course, you need to be relaxed to make you can make fun of it. You can make fun of yourself. Many people laugh, and don't worry. I have a very simple secret for you. It comes to the basic question: why you want people laugh? It's very important. If you cannot answer the question, you will never make people laugh. So why do you want people laugh, Thomas Liu?
Because when people laugh and enjoy the speech, then they're looking forward to listen to what I would like to tell them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, to make you laugh, let me share with you the last secret. You must make the difference between stand-up comedy and humor speech. They are very different. The purpose. Stand-up comedy, the main goal is to make people laugh and help them to forget their worry, less stress, and they laugh a lot. And they speak to forget. It means, have you ever watched some stand-up comedian? You laugh a lot, but now you remember nothing. The only thing you remember that is you laugh a lot. Yeah, because it's their purpose. Stand-up comedians, their purpose is to make people laugh. And if no one laugh, they fail. It's a disaster. And as a Toastmaster, our goal is not to make people laugh, but it's to deliver our message in a way that they feel inspired, they feel interesting, and laugh it on the way. Laugh is a side effect, right? In a humorous speech, if we can make people laugh, they will remember our message. But the message is the most important. Our main goal is to convey the message. So if no one laughs, it's okay. You deliver your message, and that is. And on the way, if you can uncover some humor, it's good. But don't try to add humor. Yeah. And many techniques I will share with you today is using for uncover the humor, not adding them. Yeah, you find the opportunity in your speech, uncover them. Don't try to add, except for the situation you on a stand-up comedian. But if you are in Toastmaster and you make humorous speak, you have a message, and on the way to that message, if you find opportunity to uncover humor, do it. Yeah, that the lesson I learned from my teacher, các bạn Thai. Don't add humor, uncover it. Yeah.
It's really interesting. What is uncover, not add? I understand not add, but what is uncover?
Yeah, uncover is using the technique I gave you today, right? Don't tell joke. If you don't tell joke, but you make people laugh, it's uncover, right? You uncover it from let's look at number L. You uncover it by giving them surprise answer, right? That surprise answer lead you to the message, right? And you uncover it by cheering them. You ask a question and they answer, and then you have say something funny related to that question. You uncover it by you give your character some uncovered thought, some funny thought that they might have in the story, and you uncover it by you can go beyond. You deliver your speak in a way that no one has done before, or talk about something new. You uncover it by you share the pain, and you exaggerate, make it bigger, make the pain, make the hidden pain bigger. Yeah, that's I call uncover the humor. And adding humor, that means you come there and you tell a joke. You try to add a joke to your speech, and that's tricky. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One more question, or then when we can wrap up, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So no question. Yeah, if there are no question, I understand that you understand my speech today very well, and I hope that you will apply to your next speech and make people laugh. Now we talk about a special gift that I want to give you today for coming here, to coming sea level. But before receiving this gift, you need to know that over 15 years ago, I found my dream, becoming a great speaker. So I joined a training company, a big event company with lots of great speakers. And my boss, a serious man with gray hair, told me that to become one of them, one of our official speakers, you must have a special talent, a unique talent, a gift, humor. If you don't have that, and it cannot be practiced. Yeah, I knew a lot of jokes from my dad. Maybe I could try, but I never had a chance. Until one day, in a big event, hundreds of people. They clapped their hand, but the speaker was late. We need to buy some time. And my boss, he was panicked. Wow, I could be the hero. I thought to myself and walked onto the stage confidently and told my best joke ever. It was so funny. The only problem is no one laughed. I tried another one. Luckily, one man laughed like crazy. And that was not my boss. It was me. My boss, eyes wide open, like he was trying to say, wow, we will call you next time when we need to silence the audience. And fast forward until now, you know the result. In 2022, I joined Toastmaster and get the first prize in Toastmaster Humor Speak Contest at district level after 1 year. And now you cannot compete with me. I'm still the champion of that contest because they don't organize. They haven't organized a new one yet. And in 2023, I got a bigger prize, my wife. And in 2024, I won the district contest again, international contest. The same technique I share with you today. And I told you not to brag about myself, but to let you see the difference between me back then and now me here. And how you can save 15 years of struggling how to develop my sense of humor. And I packaged those 15 years of my experience in this book. It's called Engaging Humor, How to Make People Laugh Without Trying to Be Funny. And today I will give it to one lucky person. And just stay at the end. Antonio will have some kind of game to find out that lucky person and give you this book for free. And if you are not a believer of luck, so don't wait to be luck, make your luck. Sea Level is trying to charter this year. There are already 12 members, so we need more 8 members to get 20 to be officially chartered. So if you decide to join Sea Level and become our founding member, you also get this book as my gift to you. Yeah, so thank you and see you again. Back to you, the master of the day. See you.
Thank you, everyone. Let's give one more big applause for Toastmaster Phương Sư Sư for conducting such an amazing training. Okay, so if you don't know, right now I am doing the pathway of engaging humor. And before this training, I was very stressful about making people laugh. And after I listened to you, I'm still stressful about making people laugh because I realized there's so many techniques that I need to learn in my next few speech. However, today you did give me such a great inspiration so that I can, and many other people, so that they can start incorporating humor into their speech. Okay, so now, of course, we are coming to even a bigger part. Okay, we have just listened to a wonderful training from Toastmaster Phương Sư Sư with the laugh secret model. However, now we are going to, receive also a feedback coming from our GE. Okay, this is a time for our training, for our trainer to learn to become a better trainer. So let's welcome onto the stage, of course, our GE DTM Daniel. Please welcome. Woo.
How much time do I have? Anto?
So you have a lot of time,
Okay.
but maximum is 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think you have humor in you, Antonio. Everything you say has the opposite side to it. It's my pleasure, and it's such a great pleasure to witness an expert in action. So I must say, Phương is an expert in making humor, in injecting humor in his speeches, and he's also an expert in trying to make humor in such a simple and I would like to say daily way, not very difficult to make. So today I would not focus on his content because he's an expert in his content already. I would like to focus on the training part of it. First of all, whatever I think about a training session, I always think about the purpose of training in general. So what do you think the purpose of training is? I would like to give it a short description. Any training with the right purpose would always aim to make the participants to be able to do something after the training. Because if the training does not do that, then the training is not fully a training session. So I would say today, Phương aimed to do that, just that. Phương aimed to help us to know how to inject humor in our speeches. And also he attempted to ask us to practice, although due to the shortage of time, we could not practice for everybody to practice, but still the intention was there. So I would say the session today was a successful training in its own way due to the limited of time. I would not say it is a full training session though, because there was not much practice. Still, there was the intention. All right, so and the second part of second purpose of the training is for the trainer to give just enough theories so that the participant can do what he expects the participant to do. So today, Phương showed just enough information on the laugh model. He did not show anything extra or anything that is unnecessary. So congratulations. I think you are such a perfect trainer already. Now, in order to evaluate this training session, I would like to focus on the 4 principles of effective trainings I always use to evaluate my participants' trainings sessions. The first principle is whoever do the most work in the classroom learn the most. And that is my number 1 rule for conducting any training session. The second rule is for the participants to understand the theories, they must be given a chance to think and work on that theories themselves. The third rule is for the participants to be able to use and apply the theories, they must be given a chance to see someone demonstrate and then to practice and to follow that demonstration. And finally, all participants must join the activities. All right, so I would use the four principles today to evaluate this training. I would like to copy the principles into the chat box. First of all, for the first principle, whoever doing the most work in the classroom learn the most, I think Phương was brilliant in using very simple interactive techniques. For example, asking everybody to clap, asking everybody to type in the chat box, asking somebody to share their points of view via microphones, and asking the question back and forth between the trainer and the participants. So that was simple enough to make the audience work. The second thing is, in order to make the audience work, he got the materials from the participants. He asked the participant to share their points of view and use those points of view in order for him to build up the points. And sometimes the audience could not make out the points, could not make out the ideas that he want to get from the videos. He explained it further and he asked follow-up questions. So that's how he made us think and work, although there was no way to track whether we were working or not, because somebody, just a few people who typed in the chat box and just a few people who opened their mic to share were working. I'm not sure whether everybody else was working. So that is my first recommendation here. Always in my training, I always give space and time for everybody to work on. So if there was a tool, some kind of tools for the audience to scan the QR code, for example, and you can track how many people have already sent in the answers. So I would only stop the activity after I receive at least 70% of the answers from the audience. And if I did not receive 70% of the answers from the audience, I would say only 10 people out of 18 people here are giving the answers. I'm willing to wait until most of you give the answers to this question, because whoever do the most work would be the one to learn the most. So that's my first recommendation. And the second recommendation is for us to set the tone of the training from the beginning, even before today's session. For the PPE or for Antonio or for the president, to send out a message to everybody saying that today you are expected to interact and to learn, not just to sit down and listen, because today is not a common meeting. In a meeting, you can sit down and listen, but today is a training. You are supposed to work and to answer the question from the trainer. So if you can do that, then for sure everybody would have the tendency to answer your questions more. So that's the first principle. Whoever doing the most work in the classroom learn the most. The second principle is for the participants to understand the theories. They must be given a chance to think and work on that theories themselves. I think you showed a lot of examples, and for every examples you gave, not just one, but 2 or 3 examples, and you asked the audience what they thought was the common points. That was a brilliant way to force the audience to think. At the same time, I felt that throughout the half of the training session today, I was lost because I forgot the points at the beginning. So in order for the participant to think further, I suggest that maybe you can stop once or twice throughout the 5 points and send the participants a test, a very simple test. For example, you show a text and you ask, what is this technique? Is it L or is it A? Is it U? Yeah. So by giving the audience a frequent test like that, they would not tend to forget. They would remember. So until now, I can't remember all the points that you said in your training though. So that simple test could be a way for us to infuse the points into our mind even deeper. And at the same time, give the audience space and time to think. And sometimes when we ask some question and we ask somebody else to answer in the audience, the rest of the audience would not think anymore because they thought, oh, somebody is already given the task to answer. They would not think anymore. So I suggest that you say, I would give this task 1 minute. I would wait for 1 minute, and after 1 minute, I would interview somebody. So within that 1 minute or 2 minutes or even 5 minutes, the audience would be given a time and space for themselves to think and type in the answer before they listen to somebody else's answer. All right, so that is it, the recommendation for making the audience to think. The third principle is for the participants to be able to use the theory. They must be given a chance to see someone demonstrate and then to practice. Brilliantly today, you gave a lot of examples and a lot of, I would say brilliant example because they were short. I saw a lot of other trainers use video, but they used a very long video, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and it was too long, and there were too many points to take notes in there. But you use the videos just for 10 to 20 seconds, at most 30 seconds. I counted the seconds. So I feel that it was brilliant. At the same time, I would say you can assign 10 minutes for practice. I know there were not enough time, but we can extend today's session by 15 more minutes. You can ask the audience to come into the breakout room, send them a simple script or a simple video, and ask them, if you want to change this video to make it more humorous, what technique would you use? And that will be a very effective practice. They don't have to write the speech by themselves. So this is what I call making decision, the kind of practice. There are 2 types of practice though. The first type of practice is for us to deliver the speech or to write the speech by doing something. But the second kind of practice is for us to make decision based on somebody else's speech. So I think that would be a great way to force the audience to remember the 5 points and then to practice adjusting a specific speech based on those points. So that's the third principle for the participants to be able to use the theory in the future. They must be able to practice no matter how long or how short. And finally, my last principle is for all participants to join the activity. No one is left behind. So I suggest again, you could try to use some kind of tools, or you can even send the participants maybe a Google Slides, and in each slide there was a specific name of one participant, and then you say that you can go into the slide with your name and type in the answer. I will go and check until everybody writes down the answer, because you are the trainer. You are not a speaker today. Trainer has the power to force everybody to work. All right, so that's my final principle. Just a few simple notes on Q&A. If I do the training, I would never keep the Q&A at the end, because people would forget the first part already. Even if they have questions in the first part, they would forget those questions already. So I would always like my participants to send in the questions whenever they have the questions. So no matter when I would answer the questions, though, I can keep all the questions until the end and answer all of them at the end. But to send in the question, I would always ask them to send in throughout the speech or throughout the training. So we can do that by using tools like Mentimeter or some other similar tools, or we can even say, okay, I have delivered the first point, L. I would like to stop for 30 seconds for you to type in your question, and I will answer these questions at the end of the session today. All right, so those are very simple technique to keep the audience think and to keep the audience remember what you say, to help the audience practice, and finally to force all the participants to join the activities. Now, all in all, I feel that today you have done a lot of things that was right. The things that I suggested for you to do, maybe not you will not be able to do today because due to the limited of time. So if you have maybe half an hour more, I'm sure that you can force us to do more work and force us to practice even more in the breakout room. So with that, I would like to come back to Antonio.
Thank you. Woo. That is amazing. Okay, everyone, now it's time for us to vote for the best speaker and the best evaluator of the day. Just kidding. Okay, the joy that I have right now is the joy of a member of a C-level advanced Toastmaster club. Okay, I've been a Toastmaster for 6 years now. This is the very first time that I got to see a trainer, you know, a real life member who is a trainer, and at the same time receiving feedback from another member, which is crazy, crazy. I have learned so much from both Toastmaster Funshisu as well as DTM Daniel, because the way you create a structure like a model for everybody to remember is very nice. Okay, so now I would like, of course, I would like to ask some feedbacks coming from our audience. So guys, let's all open our microphone. We only have a few minutes left. We're coming to the concluding part, but I would love, and on the behalf of our speaker and trainer, I would love to hear some feedback coming from the crowd. So the very first one I would like to ask is Toastmaster Ming. Okay, so Toastmaster Ming, would you like to share with all of us? How do you feel after listening to the training of Toastmaster Funshisu?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. So it's very lucky for me today to hear some thoughtful, knowledge from Mr. Phương. I think that I realize that people have, the potential for making the humorous speeches, and maybe sometimes we deliver the speech or the conversation in the humorous way, but we don't know about it. But today, Mr. Phương just, make us understand it in the conscious way. So we know what we talk about, and then we just be mindful about what we talk, and we remind ourselves every single day when we have the conversation with someone. So it's very thoughtful for Mr. Phương today to deliver the knowledge for us. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very nice sharing. And one more person, just one more person. So I would like to invite again. Okay, I can see a name. I'm not sure, is that the name? Robecon? Is that?
Yes.
Hi. I cannot hear you. Would you speak? Is that?
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Good evening to everybody. It is actually my first time to be part of this meeting. I saw the link and it interested me to know more about the word laugh, and it's about humorous. I'm a serious person, and I can relate with Toastmaster Lou when she mentioned that we're kind of serious, and me too, I'm a very serious person. And now I learned that actually there are ways how to be a humorous person. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Pong Susu, yeah, for all the sharing. I would like to start working on my humorous version, if I can say that. I'll not to do everything, but I'll have it one after the other. Maybe master one first, then I can move on to the next one, or maybe contact you one of these days to help me, critique and evaluate my work or my writing or even my delivery. Additionally, thank you for the general evaluator, or yeah, our evaluator for this training. Giving us 4 points is very, very important, because you mentioned so many points that I, for one, believe need to focus on if in the future, right, just in the future I would like to be a trainer, so I could have them put into consideration. Again, thank you so much for this time. I'm blessed and I'm honored to hear from all of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that was an awesome sharing. So guys, of course, we are coming to the conclusions of the meeting today. And I just want to reconfirm one more time is that at Sea Level Advanced Toastmaster Clubs, this is the very first Advanced Toastmaster Club that we have in Vietnam. And we are trying out new thing. So this is the very first time that we have a full-on training meeting that all the members are learning from each other. And also we even receive feedback coming from our GE so that our trainer can perform even better next time. However, today they have set the tone as well as create the inspirations for other members to maybe take the opportunity, take up the challenge, so that the next month we will see a new trainer, right? You can call that at Sea Level where trainers are made. You never know, right? So maybe in the next month we're gonna see a brand new training in different skill when it's come to communications. So before we finish, of course, like Toastmaster Francis have said today, I will bring for you. Okay, let me show with you a lottery number. Yeah, that's of course. There's a saying that Vietnamese people like gambling. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, but I do like gambling. That's why I put all of your names on a wheel of names. Okay, we're gonna play a small lottery together, and I would like to ask Toastmaster Phương Su, how many lucky number do we have for today?
What does this mean? How many lucky
Okay,
numbers?
so now the lucky one will receive a gift from Toastmaster Phương Su. Okay, and if you don't see your name on the screen, there's two things. One, maybe you're new, maybe you just joined. I didn't put it there yet. Okay, but second is that you are already a member of Sea Level Toastmaster. So all the member of Sea Level Toastmaster will receive the gift from Toastmaster Phương Su, and we also have a lucky slot for maybe a potential member or just a guest for today. Okay, it will be an ebook coming from Toastmaster Phương Su. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. So just one slot, guys, one slot, and we're gonna see who is the lucky one. And if you are not lucky, I just want to guarantee that you are the lucky one, because you are already joining the meeting today and you have learned a wonderful thing from our meeting. Okay, so now we're just gonna see who is a little bit luckier than the rest. So, okay, let's count together from 3, 2, 1, and then I will sprint. Okay, do you see your name? Is there anybody who haven't seen their name, who is a guest and haven't seen your name? Please make a shout out so that I can put it there. Okay. Okay. So
There's
nobody.
my name. There's I don't
Okay.
hear my name there.
I'm sorry. What's your name? Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. I would just put nope. Thank you. Okay. There you go. Okay. So now 3, 2, 1. Let's see who is the lucky one. Pop, 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 pop. Congratulations, me. Okay, it's me here. Woohoo! I love gambling, guys. I really do. I really do. Okay, so it's me here. Ah. Okay, so it seems like Nhi have left. Am I correct? So which means there's another slot open for tonight. I will take down all the name and I'll make sure that the person will receive the gift. Okay, so we can do one more besides Toastmaster Nhi. Let's go. The second person, okay, the second lucky person of the room will be there you go. Okay, now, okay, so Mana, I can see that throughout the whole training, you didn't laugh, okay? You didn't laugh. You were so serious with your learning. But the moment you receive a gift, there's laughter, man, energy on your face. You know, it's very happy, truly happy guy. So would you like to share with us a few words as a way to conclude the meeting today?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Antonia. It is my great pleasure to join the workshop today. Actually, you might not see me laugh, but actually I keep smiling and learning some new secret from our trainer, Toastmaster Phung Su today, and I enjoy a lot. And I hope I can improve my sense of humor for my humorous speeches. And thank you for the gift today. Thank you. Back to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes. No. Normally we have tears inside, but today you have laughter inside, right? Which is a very fun way. So thank you. That is all the gifts that we have. And of course, Master Phung Su will send you his ebook, you know, the very secret on laughter, so that you can learn even better. And also all the members, making sure that you check out your emails, because you are going to receive a gift from Toastmaster Phung Su as well. So now I would like to give the stage to our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Huyên, to have the closing remark for today's meeting.
Thank you so much for your nice words, Toastmaster Antonio, guests, our fellow Toastmaster and members and guests. Thank you for joining us, the wonderful training, and especially for Toastmaster trainer, Toastmaster Phung Su. And guests, do you remember how many guests do are in our Zoom room today?
26.
Type number 1. Yeah, 26. So can you type number 1? Yeah, I see it. Can you type? Oh, okay. Antonio? Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you. I saw 15 guests. Okay. So, for 14 guests, you haven't got your the book from Toastmaster Phung Su. You have a great chance to get it by becoming our members soon. As you know, we are a newly established, not yet a club, because we really want your contribution, your time. We have 8 slots left, so please contact us and to become our member. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Yeah, free gift. Yeah. Okay, I know. Toastmaster David, you will become our club member, right? Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Again, every new member, of course, sorry for our current member, you cannot get a book from Toastmaster Fususu, or maybe we can ask him for another, favor. But like for the new members who planning to join us from now, you have a chance to get a free book from Toastmaster Fususu. Yeah, taking for picture. Yes, thank you. So now I would like to invite all of our members and guests taking a group photo with sea level. Antonio, back to you.
Okay, everyone, let's get on the screen. Please turn on your camera. We're gonna do one last favor, okay? And we're gonna do it big, okay? So everyone, please give out your biggest smile, biggest laughter with a sea icon next to your face, okay? We're gonna see the biggest smile because today is all about being humorous. Okay, so Miss Rang Rita, can you help me take a screenshot? My hand is busy. Okay, so everybody say sea level. Sea. Okay. Very nice. Thank you. I think that is a very big smile. So guys, we are new and we are needing a lot of supports coming from you guys. Okay, this is the very first time we have an advanced Toastmaster club in Vietnam, and we are recruiting members, especially dual members from other clubs as well. So if you are looking for more challenge, bigger stage, and maybe receiving feedbacks from experienced trainer like like DTM Daniel, right? Then of course, sea level is a place for you. So remember to come back next week because we are going to have a lot of speeches and wonderful challenges all together. So once again, on behalf of Sea Level Toastmaster Club, thank you very much for spending some time with us. And I hope to see you very soon. Okay, goodbye everyone. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.